It isn't the worst. You're right. It isn't
It's not
the worst. It is the best, honestly.
These are some fire envelopes, you know. You got the string attached as well. Very, very nice. Oof. Giving me the big one, CK. It's about love. The question, am I speaking to the camera here? The question says, love isn't, and then blank.
Love isn't transactional.
Love isn't a transaction.
Or conditional. If you love somebody, you love them for who they are now, not to get something in the future.
When I was younger, I felt like, you know, with love it was about maybe satisfying the other person or like giving something in return. But I feel like as I've like grown older and kind of reflected on what kind of things that I liked, I feel like love became more about giving without necessarily like expecting something in return.
When you do love somebody in many different ways, and maybe they're going through a difficult time or you might be going through a difficult time, that you should still just love that person for what you're doing for them now and what they're doing for you now together, kind of thing. And that you shouldn't think about what it's gonna change for you in the future. It should be, obviously you can think about what that future might be in many different ways, but you should always, at the core of it, just love somebody for who they are and who you are right now.
Even if you give someone something in return and you get it and then they're satisfied by that, it almost doesn't feel as pure as like just giving it for the sake of giving it. So I would say, yeah, love is not a transaction.
Interesting. I feel like I was expecting it to be more of a prompt. It says love isn't.
Love isn't easy, but always worthwhile trying. And better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all.
I would think that love isn't very well understood. I think that people have a very different idea of what it is, and I think unfortunately from my own experience I've seen a lot of people potentially have an idea of what love is, get into these relationships or sometimes even marriages, and especially when they're down the line with kids and everything else, it turns out it's not quite what they thought it was.
When you get married, you hope to be together for the rest of your life. When then something happens and you have to get apart, it's also very difficult, because from the beginning you think love will get you everywhere, but sometimes it isn't.
Yeah, I think love is, obviously there's such a different idea in media and kind of how that's portrayed as well, but a big thing is that there is that one person out there for you, and I think a lot of people then end up getting into a reality, more of a transactional relationship, where potentially initially it feels a certain way, but then later in life it's just very much a partnership, and in a way they're actually more like colleagues.
Now I'm 68, I'm happier than I've been for a very long time. I've got lovely friends, we like to travel, we love each other as well. There are a lot of kinds of love, whether it's for people or for animals. I think if there was more love in the world, it would be a very, very different place altogether.
Unfortunately, I've never been really that in tune with my emotions. I think I'm getting there now, but I think potentially I haven't been in the right kind of relationship, but I wouldn't say that was because of them or anything else, but I think also because of me and my lack of understanding about things, and my lack of, I think to experience true love, I imagine you have to be very open and kind of one with your emotions, because it's quite a powerful thing, and I think if you're not in that right mindset, and I think you both need to be, it's just not going to work, because for me it became very much like a mental thing, especially at the start, and I think as I started to open up into that, I think I'd already created that wrong environment, shall we say.
Perfect. Love isn't. Oh, that is perfect.
Love isn't. Love isn't. It's not easy. It's not easy.
No.
But it's. I mean, what about you? Like,
Love isn't. Oh gosh, what does the Bible say? There's like a whole. It's not boastful.
We just had this,
We
too.
just did the class.
It's
too.
not. It's not boastful. It's not prideful.
It's not easy, it's not predictable.
It's not. What's the word for like mildly annoyed? It's not. It's not that one. Irritated. Yeah.
And I think furthermore, like it's not fast as well, you know? Like attraction is definitely fast, like you feel it and it can come on, true, like it can come on with time, but I feel like love is like, it's almost eternal, like it's not really, I wouldn't say it's like forever, but it's like, it takes time to really build that. I don't think you can fall in love with someone like within a moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that it isn't, but there's also a lot of things that it is.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's
I don't know. We have
the
such
best.
a good time.
It is
it's
the best.
The best.
Love isn't the worst.
It isn't the worst. You're right. It isn't
It's not
the worst. It is the best, honestly. And we just, got engaged, so there's a lot of things.
Yeah,
that,
we're more in the love is right now.
Yeah, definitely the love is.
I've always been a lover from young. Like I've always like loved people. That's never been like, that has never changed. But I think for me, like love, I wanted it to almost be like validated and like rubber stamped like early. And I almost kind of wanted to make it happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I do X, Y, Z and I'd feel X, Y, Z, but I kind of realized sometimes you gotta let it cook or organically.
But yeah, it's been good. We've been, I mean, we'll be at 3.5, almost 4 years, so
yeah.
It's good.
So it's about time.
Yeah.
I told a lot of people and they're like, finally. So, all right.
Yeah, it's been good.
100%.
Honestly, like you're such like a personable person, and also I feel like I really like the project, and like as a fellow creative, like I just appreciate the bravery and that this takes. I'm really a man of few words. I don't really talk too much, so like for me today, that was that was great how you managed to get the words out of me, and like it's a pleasure to be involved, really. Like I think it's such a cool idea. And it's almost like this card felt a bit made for me in a way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a bit nervous when you said that was gonna be a card. I was like, oh, is it gonna be something like philosophical? But, love is so important, right?